5 rings, 5 watches. It's fresh from the showcase here at SwissWatchExpo, and we have the ultimate Omega Olympic Speedmaster set. So let's just go ahead and check it out. The 2020 Olympics were worth the wait, but one of the greatest previews we got of this game was this incredible set of Speedmasters that Omega came out with. Many of us know Omega is the official timekeeper of the Olympics, so as such, every games they always come out with an incredible Speedmaster. This is no exception. They actually did a lot of great stuff for this Olympic Games. One, because it was postponed. They had so much time to prepare other stuff for it too, but this was the initial commemorative set that they made for the Japanese games. And of course, it was a Japan-only release. But we've got one incredible box here that made it all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, and I am so excited to share it with you because on their own, these are all incredible Speedmasters. But together, it's the greatest single set of Omegas I think I've ever laid my eyes on. So let's just get into them. There are 5 sets, 5 watches, each representing an individual color on the Olympic ring. We all know the logo. The first one here I wanted to discuss is this beautiful blue one, which might be the most familiar looking of all of them for the real moonwatch aficionados would know. This is actually cosmetically identical to the Gemini 4 limited edition watch that Omega made. They brought this same beautiful color scheme back with the white subdials against the blue dial and bezel. The main difference and what's going to set all of these apart from moon watches is these do all have the sapphire crystal as opposed to the hazelite, which if you're actually buying this set to wear and not just display in this incredible box, I think is a very, very important detail there. So all these come with a full sapphire crystal, but manual winding, 1861 caliber movement. So that's going to put them in similar line. This is going to look and feel a lot like a moon watch, but of course the colors are going to be the one thing that really jump out at you. The next one's going to be again the one that is most similar to the moon watch with its black dial. This is considered the gold ring. They didn't make a full gold bezel, but I do love the 18 karat yellow gold accents against this. The bracelet, again, still all steel, so this is just limited to the dial and case, but it is an absolute incredible cosmetic look. We do have the red subdials on the tip of that chronograph hand, as well as the Speedmaster text there, but the gold accents not only on the bezel, but on the subdials here as well, and with the hour and minute hands. This might be my favorite Speedmaster in the set, and if you're a fan of yellow gold or you want perhaps the dressiest looking moon watch like Speedmaster I've ever seen, this has got to be the one. It is such an incredibly elegant piece, especially considering just, you know, the size and the heritage of the Speedmaster combined does make it perhaps the dressiest one I've ever seen. Skipping ahead to the next one, we have the black ring, even though the last one had the black dial. This is more of a panda type of dial, a very, very bright silver. This is not white, but a very bright silver on the dial with a very rich black subdials. The black ceramic bezel really pops out on this one in the contrast of the dial too. This is probably going to be the most traditional looking one, but it is still slightly, there are other panda Speedmasters out there, but there's none that quite have this combination of silver with the red. So this is still going to be a very unique piece, just like at least 4 out of the 5 on these. I've not seen another Speedmaster with this exact combination before. But the most unique one has got to be this next one here. This is considered, I guess, the bronze ring, or the green ring actually, but it does have the 18 karat Sedna gold, which in the context of the Olympics, I can't help but think of bronze, of course. But it's not third place favorite, at least not in my heart. This one is definitely leading the pack. I love the green look against the gray. I think they probably really spent a lot of time thinking what was going to be the best color dial to bring out that green bezel. And I think they absolutely hit the nail on the head with the slate gray one, and the rose gold, the 18 karat Sedna gold accents, I should say, pop beautifully against that. This is another very elegant piece, just like the other one that incorporates a lot of gold in the dial. And that's not something you're going to see in a lot of Speedmasters, which is why this is such a great set. You're getting such unique Speedmasters here. The last one might have the most dynamic dial. This does have another silver type of color dial, but it has more of a grained, sort of like dusted finish, which is going to set it apart from this one. This has a beautiful, rich burgundy type of color on the bezel, which is not something I see on really enough watches regardless of brand. There's just really not enough deep, dark maroon or burgundy colors in the Swiss watch game. And I hope someone important enough is listening to this video and they might take that to heart. But this Speedmaster is definitely one that is scratching that itch for me. I love the way that this is a bit more plain, because I believe this is the only one that just has the plain subdials that blend in perfectly with the same color as the dial. But this rich red color is definitely one that's going to make it stand out on its own. All 5 of these watches, even if you just had all 5 sitting in a safe somewhere, would make an impressive Speedmaster collection on its own. But that's not enough, because these are all completely unworn with full set of box and papers, and each additional strap that goes with each watch. We actually have a set of 5 different Omega deployant leather straps that can be interchanged with these bracelets. We have them each matching the color here. We have ones that are basically matching either the dial or bezel for each one, but if you own these, you can do whatever you want with them. And I think a lot of these straps would pretty much universally look great on any of these, or a lot of compatible Speedmasters for that matter. This is an incredible set, an incredible case, and yes, we are selling all of these watches as one set, so please do not call me saying you just want one. I don't care. You've got to get every single one of these and build yourself the greatest Speedmaster, or at least Olympic Speedmaster collection in the world. They only made 55 of these, and they were exclusive to the Japanese market, which means only a couple even made it stateside in the first place. So this is still for sale. For how long, I have no idea. I don't know who necessarily this is for as far as an Olympian standpoint, but if you love the Speedmaster and you want a unique set of Speedmasters that look like nothing else that they have ever made before, this is the set. It is ready-made for you to add to your collection, or heck, to go ahead and start one, because it's going to be incredibly impressive the moment you buy this. So give us a call. If you're only looking for one watch, we can help you with that too. And of course, like and subscribe to the channel so you can see all the other incredible pieces we're adding. I don't know if we're going to sell 5 at a time, but maybe if we start getting into that, we're going to really change the nature of the Swiss Watch Expo game. But in the meantime, again, like and subscribe, give us a call, check out what we've got for you at SwissWatchExpo.com.